This is exactly right.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye. Everyone loves the idea of spending an afternoon curled up with a good book.
Well, grow up, because it's almost impossible.
Luckily, you can take your next great story with you on Audible.
Audible has a massive selection of titles to choose from, including This American Life, new books by Michael Connelly, along with classics from Agatha Christie, and so much more.
Whether you want a mystery, a true crime story, or something completely different, there's always something new to listen to.
New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/MFM.
Audible, stories that speak to you.
Goodbye.
Hello.
And welcome
to My Favorite Murder.
This is a Minisode.
It's your fucking stories and we fucking love them.
Look, you're making us do this. We have no choice.
You will not stop filling up our email box with these stories.
That we love.
Okay.
The subject line of this one is marshmallow explosion.
Great.
And then it just says sort of hometown. And it starts salutations, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So this is being written by a spider named Charlotte. Ready? Just listened to the recent-ish episode about the Sun Valley Mall disaster, and it jogged a memory of what I guess can be called my non-murder hometown, also from the 80s. I kind of love that idea.
Yeah.
Do you have a story of some crazy shit that happened in your hometown?
Yeah, it's like the balloon, what's it called, release. Like, what is a fucked up thing that they're like, this will be a great idea.
Yeah.
In our small town or whatever.
You don't have to have even witnessed it. You can just say, this is the crazy thing that happened in my hometown.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Do you have the world's biggest ball of twine? You better write in. Okay. In May 1988, in Las Vegas, a residentially based chemical plant called the Pacific Engineering and Production Company of Nevada exploded multiple times, killing 2 people and causing $100 million in damages. Wow. In today's money, you want to guess it?
100 million in when?
1988.
Oh my God, that's got to be 800 million?
222 million.
That's a lot still.
It's so much.
I went for it.
Okay. There are disagreements over exactly how the fire that led to the explosion started, as well as what exactly caused the explosions themselves, but it seems to have been some combination of a natural gas leak, spark welding, and a highly volatile rocket fuel component stored at the site. Let's get that rocket fuel separate in a separate area.
The desert.
The explosions also triggered an explosion at the next door marshmallow factory, which, given I was 5 years old when this took place, is pretty much the only thing I remember.
Yeah.
I texted my mom, Nancy, about the disaster, and since she didn't have a squishy child's brain when we lived in Vegas in '85, she had a bit more to say. The rocket factory was in Henderson, in a neighborhood. No one knew it was there until it exploded.
You gotta tell people. You gotta let them know who their neighbor is.
Just a real low key, like it said, David's bridals on the outside, but inside their
mattress firm.
That's unfair. And then it says right next to it was a marshmallow factory. We went up and looked at it the day after, and there were puffs of marshmallow all over the cacti and men in white suits looking for radiation.
That smelled so good.
Smelled so good, but Nancy's pulling her child right up to the curb, being like, let's get in here and see marshmallows and radiation.
Smell the radiation.
When it happened, you were with your father at the post office, and the two of you felt the explosion, and the post office window waved back and forth.
Whoa.
I love this. Your mom reminding you of what happened. I was teaching. The force of the explosion knocked plants off the top of the lockers in my classroom, and it felt like I'd been kicked in the back. Crazy. I was the one who was responsible for going outside and making sure all the kids got in because we knew something was coming our way, but we didn't know how bad it was going to be. As teachers, we were making preparations for keeping the children overnight until we got word that it wasn't anything lethal and the buses would be coming for the children. Not only nothing lethal, that what's coming is the children's greatest dream.
Exploding marshmallow.
A 10-foot wave of marshmallow fluff. So yeah.
It's got a little radiation, but don't worry about that.
But just a little, it's kind of just a bit of spice.
Yeah, seasoning.
So yeah, stay sexy and don't store volatile chemicals next to marshmallow factories, Jen.
Yeah. If you're going to keep that a secret from the town, then you have to double pinky swear that you won't explode the fucking place.
It can't be in a neighborhood.
No.
Secretly.
You just can't.
And then you're like, we had rocket fuel, welding sparks, and we had 5-year-olds lighting matches. That was in one room.
Right.
And then over here, it's like, please.
Well, no one said we couldn't do it because we didn't tell anyone that we were doing it.
We're innovators.
It's kind of on you guys.
We're rocket fuel disruptors.
Okay. This one's called An Internet Predator Story. Hey. My name is Chloe, and boy, do I have a story for you. When I was about 11 years old, AOL Messenger and Yahoo Messenger were very popular. Mm-hmm. My dad very graciously, and soon after this story happened, probably regrettably, allowed me to use Yahoo Messenger to talk to my friends. There were rules, however, to make sure that I was safe, thank God. And she was 11. Weekly, my dad would review my friends list to make sure that he knew everyone, and he also limited my time to about an hour a day. Most days, if I got a new message from someone, I showed my dad and got approval. But on one fall day, my dad had run out for something and left me alone briefly on Messenger. A message of hi popped up from someone I didn't know, and I still remember his screen name, which was my zip code in Wisconsin at the time. So it was a name and then a zip code. Due to this, I asked the person, hi, do I know you? To which he replied, no, I just found your profile on Yahoo Profiles, something or other, and thought to send a message.
Did you have AIM or did you have this service?
I had AIM, yeah.
Could they know who you were or how old you were, anything like that? I didn't have any of this. I was drunk in a gutter at this point of my life.
Okay. Yeah, they could tell because you had a profile, and it would be and you tell all about yourself and everything. And then you'd also be in chat rooms that kind of gave away your age a little bit and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was pretty, not a ton of info, but enough info that they knew that you were a child.
Enough info that I have a stomachache right now. Okay.
Yeah. That this was the Wild West.
Yeah.
And then it says, I didn't have a profile anywhere. And then I ask, okay, how old are you? To which he replied, I'm 26. For a reminder, I'm 11. I immediately stopped communicating, making a note to let my dad know when he came home, and signed off for the night. Smart kid. A few days later, when my dad did his weekly messenger check, he asked me about the screen name he saw, and I told him what had happened. I said frantically, I swear I didn't do anything bad, and I meant to tell you, and I forgot. To which he laughed and said, it's okay. I did the right thing to stop the conversation, but my dad used this as a learning opportunity. He sat down and told me men on the internet aren't to be trusted, especially older men, and proceeded to message the guy acting as if he was me.
Oh, shit.
Fucking dad is ready to fight.
Dad's like, let's teach some people some lessons here.
Yeah. Within 15 minutes, the man was asking for photos and then coaching, quote, me, how to sneak out of the house and meet him nearly 15 blocks away at a local Taco Bell at 11 p.m.
Oh, fuck.
Even describing his dark blue truck and license plate number. My dad immediately called the police, who met the man at Taco Bell and arrested him.
Hell, Jesus
I know.
Christ.
This was a predator. This was not a fucking mistake.
Right.
Like,
the predator had his eyes all the way open. It wasn't like, oh, she catfished me. I thought she was 25.
Right. A few days later, the police came to the house to let us know that the man had been released because sadly, at that time, there weren't laws to protect children being solicited via the internet. And he hadn't done anything, quote, legally wrong. Mm-hmm. The cop apologized over and over, but said we did the right thing. So I'm sure he's on their radar by now.
Yeah.
By then, at least. I'm forever grateful to my dad for teaching me that internet safety lesson, because had I been like most of my friends with parents who didn't understand the interwebs, I likely could have been abducted.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed my story, but I have to get myself back to painting. Stay sexy and don't talk to creeps on the internet. Chloe.
Chloe, I don't know if the word enjoyed would be the one I would use for having heard that story, because it was a bit of a nail biter, but God bless your dad and your very adult 11-year-old brain that's like, okay, I need to let people know.
Yeah.
Like really a perfect 11-year-old for the early AIM days.
Totally.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part, for every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye. The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
The subject line of this email is my childhood balloon hobby. It says, hello to the beautiful team of MFM and Exactly Right. I love everything you do. You guys have been a huge part of my weekly routine since I was 16 years old.
Aww.
And then in parentheses, it says, I was the teenager you guys were yelling at for being a younger listener. Hey.
Hi.
We cater to every demographic.
Can you hear Mimi purring loudly into the microphone?
No, I can just, but I'm watching her when you stop petting her, slap you with her paw.
Full claws out. Like, I just don't want to
just like get back
I want to
on
protect her. She's full claws and she'll bite if I don't do it. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, we are doing something. I don't care about your podcast. Anyways, I was listening to episode 451 and was reminded of my own balloon endeavors as a child and had to write in. I have always been the type of person to pick up a random, I guess episode 451 was Lawn Chair Larry, the man who flew in his weather balloons, flew in a lawn chair.
Definitely.
and survived and lived to tell the tale. It's a good one. I've always been the type of person to pick up a random hobby every summer because of undiagnosed ADHD.
Hi, me too.
And did so like clockwork as a kid. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked full time, so picking up a new hobby kept us kids busy during the summer and out of my mom's hair. Until I was around 9, and I decided to pick up the hobby of making balloon animals.
I love that.
Right?
I didn't even think of that as a thing you could learn, but yeah.
I know this is a crafty person that thought this up. They were like, I'm not doing the usual hook rugs or whatever. Hook rugs. That's the most 70s thing I've ever said in my life. While searching our craft closet, what?
Yeah. Sign me up for that. Why don't I have that?
I
now?
mean, I'm so furious right now on behalf of my inner 9-year-old. While searching our craft closet, it came across our version of a fucking craft closet was like me looking through old photo albums of my parents, just being like, I wonder who these people are. Yeah. Like, just nothing interesting.
There was nothing. There was a couple of board games with tons of missing pieces and dust bunnies, and that was it.
And a big F you. Okay. So sorry. Back to the email. While searching our craft closet, I came across a bag of those skinny balloons, a hand pump, and an instruction book on how to make balloon animals.
Yes.
I have no idea where the book or supplies came from, but I made it my mom's problem all summer long.
Aww.
Imagine trying to enjoy your summer evening, and all you hear in the distance is the high-pitched sound of balloons squeaking together for hours on end, with the occasional pop.
Oh my God.
The hand pump did end up going missing one day, and I was unable to find it, thus ending my early beginnings to being a child clown. I'm pretty sure my mom hid it, but only after I had already made 40 balloon animals that summer.
Holy shit. Wow.
What do you like? Do you like rhinoceroses?
Yeah. What do you do? Want a snake? Okay.
Thank you for everything you do and being there when things got tough. You guys have been with me through 2 graduations, the pandemic, and the strike as I was a fresh film grad when it all went down. Oof. Stay sexy and don't let your kids pick up clown hobbies. Brooke C. She, they.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, let us know your weird childhood hobbies. But you know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
I wonder if Brooke's mom or parents put just random hobby things in their craft closet and was like, I know this kid likes to pick up random shit. If I say, you know what you should try, they're going to tell me to fuck off.
Right.
So here are 10 different options. Someday she's going to look through it. Go find it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, because I wonder if it's like they're strategizing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Of
like have something ready for
something
them.
Interesting, but that they can kind of discover.
Yeah.
I mean, God, that'd be amazing parenting.
That really would be. Oh, that was sweet. Tell us what your weird childhood hobbies were. My friend had the largest collection of Snoopy memorabilia.
Really?
Like dolls. Mm-hmm.
I got really into collecting Mrs. Grossman stickers, which were those like heart teddy bear bow. I really got into them. And then I tried to sell them at school. And people were like, we don't need this. We already have our own. Where I was like,
sticky stickers.
You can buy, I got like a box for Christmas. And I was like, you can buy them through me. And people were like, we don't know what you're talking about.
See, Karen, you were into merch from a very early age. You just didn't know it.
Yeah, that's right. It's in our blood.
Okay, this one's called, this one's called, Of Course You Can, A Petty Solution. Hi, Karen, Georgia, and the whole MFM crew. I came across your podcast a few months ago at the best time, as I had already watched every true crime series, documentary, and movie on all the streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So naturally, I've been binge listening to your podcast at an alarming rate. I love everything you do and all your content. Please never stop being your amazing selves.
Okay.
I was listening to one of the minisodes where a woman mentioned she would go door to door for surveys, and one man played dead in his car so he didn't have to talk to her. That's
I
good.
forgot that one.
I did too.
So good.
It reminded me of the many things my dad has done over the years to get rid of unwanted visitors and callers. Aside from the time he cussed out the Jehovah's Witnesses that showed up at our house on Christmas, this story is one of my favorites. That's a bad idea. It's like you're celebrating Christmas, the most lovely day with your children and all these things. And they're like, hey, you know what you shouldn't do anymore?
I think don't you think they're in there trying to pick off the like lonely people or the people who are having a bad Christmas somehow?
There you go.
Extra cynical, in my opinion.
That is good. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Back when I was a kid, before the internet was widespread, the best way to look up businesses was the phone book. Great resource, unless someone accidentally submits the wrong phone number in their little ad. This happened with our home phone number. A doctor's office had our number listed as theirs, and we would constantly get calls from patients. My dad reached out to the Yellow Pages to report the issue, but only the doctor's office could call to resolve this. So my dad located their office and informed them of the mistake. They claimed there wasn't an issue and the number was correct. Someone fucking doubled down and was like, no, you're wrong.
I love those people. You mean factually provable, but you're still gonna go ahead and deny it.
Yeah, I'm the front office manager and I refuse to admit that that's not the right number. Because I did it.
I'm the front office manager, and I had a very difficult childhood with very critical parents. And so at this point, one more mistake would feel like it would break me in two. Therefore, that number is correct that you see that is not correct on paper.
Oh, God.
Incredible.
How frustrating for the dad. Like, I promise I'm not just making this up. Like, what are you talking about?
It's literally the new post-truth world we live in now, where people are just like, that didn't happen. And you're just like, well, okay, I guess it's whatever you say.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh my God. So cue several more weeks of back and forth of my dad trying to fix this issue to no avail. Finally fed up, he decided to make this a bigger issue for the doctor and started, quote, scheduling patients for next day appointments whenever they would call. It wasn't long after that the calls stopped. Yeah. Once your office got full of people insisting that they had appointments, next day appointments, and getting fucking pissed off that they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like I did make a mistake.
My collarbone is broken, and you said I could come in as soon as possible.
I like to sit and think about the absolute chaos and angry patience my dad unleashed on that doctor's office just to get some peace and quiet for himself. Stay sexy and don't piss off tired dads. Allie.
You're so right, Allie. And your dad was so right.
Yeah, it's pretty diabolical and I love it.
Yeah, it's a real solve. Sometimes the solve is not in fighting, but in agreeing. It's like, fine. Fine, I work for your doctor's office and I'm the worst employee of all time.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models, from hybrids to EVs and more.
Score on the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Kona, Tucson, Santa Fe, or Palisade, or the bold and tech-inspired Elantra.
And the most advanced and capable Sonata or Sonata Hybrid yet. Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9.
But getting away with a great deal is just the beginning, because every new Hyundai is backed by America's Best Warranty.
Which means means you can shop with confidence and drive with unrivaled peace of mind.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll truly love, but don't wait.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event won't be around for long.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com now for details.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Grocery shopping seems like it should take 20 minutes.
And then 2 hours later, you're standing at the checkout with a frozen pizza and 6 different types of chips.
Lucky for you, there's Hungry Root.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less. You can't get any easier than one pan shakshuka. I've always said that.
Yeah, I love the convenience and also the fact that I don't have to go park anywhere.
Thank God Hungry Root's around to help us shop and help us build really healthy and delicious meals.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Goodbye.
The subject line of this email is Albert Einstein was my third man. Hello, longtime listener, longtime emailer, just waiting for my big break.
Hey.
It's happening. You all recently did an episode about third man syndrome, something I'd never heard of but definitely experienced in my youth. And then it says in parentheses, a long time ago, sigh. When I was in high school, I would occasionally get to spend the weekend with my cool older sister at her college a couple hours away. She'd let me drink all the Boone's Farm wine my 15-year-old body could handle, which was not a lot. I felt so cool hanging out with her and her roommates in their ratty college apartment. Despite being a bit of a party animal, she was incredibly studious and was one of the few women in her chemistry program. My God.
Wow.
Did you ever take chemistry?
Fuck no.
Dude, I fucking attempted because had this idea of myself of like I should be like more of an honor student. In junior year, I tried to take chemistry, and literally it took me like 3 weeks. And I think the first semester I got an F, and then I was just like, okay, I'm dropping this class.
I never been qualified to be able to sign up for it, so no.
Above her bed, she had a huge poster of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out. You know the one. After a long night of underage drinking, I passed out in her bed and had the most vivid dream of my life. I was sitting in a classroom as Albert Einstein stood at a chalkboard repeating the phrase, "The answer is always neutral," in a thick German accent. I attributed the dream to seeing her poster as I fell into a deep drunk sleep. Later that day, me, my sister, and her boyfriend began the 90-mile drive back to my hometown. She drove, he rode shotgun. I sat quietly in the back, fighting the urge to puke. About halfway through our drive on a busy highway, my sister's face and body began to contort. She was having a grand mal seizure. Her boyfriend immediately began to panic, shouting, "What do I do?" In that moment, Einstein's words rang out so clearly in my head. It was as if he was sitting right next to me. With zero driving experience or car knowledge, I calmly said, "Neutral, put it in neutral."
Oh, my fucking God.
He frantically grabbed the gear shift and put the car in neutral, allowing us to gradually slow down and drift to the shoulder before pulling the emergency brake.
Oh, my fucking God.
Incredible. I waited a long time to tell her about my dream, as this experience was incredibly traumatic for her. Yes, it is. She struggled with epilepsy for most of her young life, but has now been seizure-free for 10 years. Yay. She completed her degree and now works as a chemist in the top of her field. Yay, women in STEM. I can't help but think that good old Albert was looking out for a fellow scientist, like some kind of nerd guardian angel.
Oh, I love it.
Stay sexy and skip the boons, Emily.
Oh, that's like third man / Matrix glitch.
Yeah.
Ish. Or like, I don't know, what would you call that?
I mean, it feels like all of those, like, what's just an incredible, unbelievable story that happened to you.
Yeah, like a crazy coincidence.
It's like there's a Reddit thread of like, what's something that happened to you that no one would believe?
Right. Okay. Send those to myfavoritemurder@gmail. Please. We want to hear all of them.
And also post them to Reddit because they started it.
Right. Sorry. And give Reddit all the credit. Okay. My last one's called Elementary School Beanie Baby Ring.
Hey, it was the 90s and the height of the Beanie Baby craze. Remember? Mm-hmm. I was around 10 and my brother was 8, and we were avid collectors of those stupid toys. Anyway, my greedy ass needed more money for Beanie Babies, and at 10, didn't have a good way to get money. Teachers at my school were also collecting and would mention what Beanie Babies they wanted. And then it says, why was this something they talked about during class? And I saw my opportunity. I made an inventory of my brother's Beanie Babies and took it to school to share with the teachers. With enough interest, I started slowly sneaking and stealing his Beanie Babies to sell to teachers at school.
Genius.
Entrepreneur. One day, my brother noticed his favorite, a generic-looking hound dog named Bones, was missing. After interrogation by my mom, I finally fessed up. I was grounded and forced to buy him replacements, which cost about 4 times as much as I was selling them for at school. I wonder why they didn't go to the teachers and were like, you need to give those back, you know?
Right.
Please don't buy things from children.
Don't let children sell you stuff as a favor to the administration.
And it says, I think that dumb Bones one cost me like $25 to buy. Lesson learned. Love y'all and the pod. When I started listening, I was a stressed out internal medicine resident and single parent, and now am a bona fide physician with a supportive husband and mother to 3 amazing daughters, 16, 3, and 1.
Jesus H.
So amazing. I so admire your altruism, advocacy, and vulnerability.
We admire you too for your accomplishments, your child rearing range, and a third thing,
entrepreneurial spirit.
There it is.
Stay sexy and don't be a greedy ass motherfucker or an adult who buys contraband from kids. HB, she, her. I think that I like that. I feel like that's one of the points that you learn on this podcast is it's always the adult's fault. If there's an adult child issue,
yes,
like don't buy shit from children, person.
Right. Yes.
You know?
There's a lot of adults writing in to go, hey, when I was a kid, listen to this fucked up, stupid thing that an adult did, where it's like, great, good. Yes.
Yes.
The children must know. All right. We've done it.
All right. Send us your stories, guys.
Yes. Thank you for all your wonderful and delightful stories. And stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Alejandra Keck.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at My Favorite Murder. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The kids are back in school. Now it's your turn to head back to the beach.
During Cheap Caribbean's Back to Beach sale, save $200 site-wide on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with code 200BEACH.
Trade school drop-offs for beach walks, lunch boxes for beach bars, and your daily routine for adults-only relaxation.
Use code 200BEACH and get more beach for less money.
Book your beach vacay today at cheapcaribbean.com. Goodbye.
Hey.